Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something you see, well, probably every single day, but maybe don't really see. I'm talking about the Google sign-in page. We're going to deconstruct it and look at just how much thought went into its design. It's actually pretty amazing. All right, let's kick things off with a question. I want you to think for a second. What's the most important door you open every single day? And no, I'm not talking about your front door or your car door. In this digital world we live in, what door do you think it is? Yeah, chances are it's this one. Just a simple page, right? A couple of words. But think about it. This isn't just some form you fill out. It's the gateway. It's the front door to your email, your documents, your photos. I mean, your entire digital life is sitting right behind this page. So let's treat it like that, shall we? For the next few minutes, we're going to really look at this page as the single most important, most carefully designed, and definitely most used doorway on the entire internet. Okay, so every door needs a key, right? And when you walk up to this digital doorway, you've got to prove that you're, well, you. It all starts with forging your very own digital key. You see that prompt, use your Google account? What it's really asking for is your digital identifier. Think of it like this. It's the unique name that's literally stamped onto your key. It's what tells the lock, hey, this is who's trying to get in. And check this out. The page actually gives you a choice. You can go the traditional route with your email, which is kind of like the classic universal online address for everything. Or you can use your phone number, which ties your digital key directly to that physical device that's probably in your hand or pocket right now. You know, the psychology behind this phrase is actually fascinating when you stop and think about it. It doesn't say enter your login details, does it? It says use your Google account. That little word, your, is so powerful. It subtly gives you this sense of ownership, of control over the digital space you're about to step into. All right, so let's dig into how this doorway isn't just about letting you in. It's also designed for some pretty serious protection. It's got locks for sure, but it even has something like a digital peephole. I love this. This tiny little question, not your computer. It's so smart because it anticipates a huge security risk we all face. You know, when you're at a library or an internet cafe, or even just using a friend's laptop. And the solution it offers is just so simple and elegant. It doesn't just point out the problem, it gives you a clear, step-by-step guide on how to use guest mode. This is that digital peephole I was talking about. It lets you do what you need to do, and then when you leave, it's like you were never there. You don't leave your key in the door, you don't leave any fingerprints behind, nothing. And then you've got this one little word, privacy. Now, it's easy to just glance over that, but this is way more than just a link to some long, boring legal document. This is a promise. It's a huge public commitment about how your personal information is going to be handled once you step through that doorway. So the system has all these great locks to keep bad actors out. That's great. But what happens when the system is working perfectly, but we aren't? You know, because we're human. What happens when you're the one who loses your key? Come on, let's be honest. Who hasn't done this? I think we all know the answer is a big yes. And the beautiful thing is, the design of this page knows it too. It totally acknowledges that we're forgetful, and it builds in two absolutely critical lifelines for when it happens. So this first one, this is for the real worst case scenario. It's not just that you forgot your password. You forgot your email, the actual name of your key. This forgot email link is it's a brilliant escape hatch built right into the front of the door for when you're truly stuck. And then, right there, you have the broader safety net, help. Maybe you're locked out for a completely different reason, or something just isn't working the way it should. This link is the catch-all. It's there to make sure you can always get some kind of assistance. Okay, finally, let's talk about getting a key made for the very first time. What does it actually mean to create an account to build a brand new doorway for yourself inside Google's world? See this link? Create account? It looks simple, but it is so much more than just a button. When you click this, you're taking the first step in what is essentially a formal agreement. It's like you're entering into a social contract with the company. And this is the contract. By creating that account, you are, for all intents and purposes, signing a legal document called the Terms of Service. It lays out all the rules of the house, what you're allowed to do, what they promise to do for you, the whole shebang. Think of these two links, privacy and terms, as the two main pillars holding up that whole agreement. They're always right there on the page. The privacy policy tells you your rights. That's their promise to you about protecting your data. And the terms of service, that outlines your responsibilities. That's your promise to them to follow the rules. It's a two-way street. So here's the takeaway. The next time you find yourself on this page, and you will, probably in the next hour, just take a second, appreciate what's going on. This isn't just some boring form. It's a total masterclass in design. It's a contract, it's a key, it's a lock, and it is without a doubt the most important doorway in your modern life. And that leaves us with one last, and maybe one of the most important questions to chew on. As more and more of our lives move behind these digital doors, who's the locksmith? Who really holds the master keys? And who should have the power to grant or take away access to our own digital world?